A senior Beijing official has urged Hong Kong to amend legislation to align them with the national security law. A legislator says such a move will not affect judicial independence. Macy Mock reports.
At a seminar in Beijing, Xia Baolong, the director of the Hong Kong and Macau Affairs Office, stressed the overriding status of the national security law in the SAR. He said, when the local legislation is inconsistent with the national security law should be applied first. And the government should take the initiative to amend and improve local laws so they can be in unity with the national security law. Under the dual enforcement mechanism, Xia said, Hong Kong's duty is to safeguard national security, while Beijing will handle problems that the SAR finds difficult to resolve. Officials, including Financial Secretary Paul Chan and political heavyweights, listened to Xia via a video link.
It's not a problem at all to amend our local law in order to make sure it is not conflicting with the legislative intent of the national security law. It would not affect the judicial independence of Hong Kong, because actually that is not uncommon, that both in common law and in civil law systems.
An expert says there's no urgency to amend other laws apart from the legal practitioner's ordinance.
In particular, Section 27 of the ordinance authorizes the court to admit an overseas barrister to practice in individual cases. So the question that has arisen is whether overseas lawyers can be or should be admitted to practice in national security cases. So I believe that the National Security Committee will deliberate and decide on this matter and then propose necessary amendments to the Legislative Council.
Chief Executive John Lee said the Committee for Safeguarding National Security that he heads is in favor of amending the legal practitioner's ordinance. He added the government will push forward with enacting Article 23 of the Basic Law as soon as possible. Macy Mock, HKIBC.